Operations and logistics are vital to the planning, organizing, and execution of the IAAF World Relays Bahamas 2015.
The operations team is responsible for managing a number of competition sites as well as non-competition sites. Our range is quite wide. We start with accommodations at the hotel, where we have our director of accommodations as well as our village mayor, who are directly responsible for ensuring that every issue that may come up with respect to the athletes or the IAAF family, our VIPs, is resolved in a manner that is speedy and efficient.
So I have 4 able, wonderful people working with me in ensuring that our department is successful and that we help every other department be successful, because we have to get information to service providers, people like yourselves, and the airport and the hotels, as well as throughout the local organizing committee.
One of the strengths of last year was an effective volunteer team. This year, they're taking their preparations a step further.
Our volunteer department is training along with Bahama Host this year, and along with the Ministry of Tourism, we're making sure that everyone that they come into contact with in the stadium, our VIPs, our visitors to the country, are trained according to the Bahama Host standard.
Last year, IAAF officials were intimately involved in managing the process. This year, they've given that responsibility to an all-Bahamian team.
There is very little that we do that is not sanctioned by the IAAF, governed by the IAAF, under the auspices and within the boundaries of the IAAF rules and regulations, systems and procedures. You know that old saying, you can't keep doing the same old thing and get a different result? Well, you can't run it like a locally organized meet and be producing an IAAF international meet. The big difference is the systems and procedures of the IAAF are different. They're more complex, they're more involved, they're more detailed, and it's up to us to, as far as possible, know what they are, understand them, and try to work within the boundaries of that, bringing our experience and expertise of knowing our market, Bahamian people, and what it will take for this joint effort to be a successful one.
From an operations and logistics perspective, the LOC appears to be well on its way.
We are actually ahead of schedule in that at this point what we have done is really put in place all of those strategies for execution. So once those strategies are in place, it is just a matter of once the games come, we execute those strategies. So we are in an even better position this year because now we're working with historical data. Now we're working with the strength of experience in order to make our plans work. This year we have added a department, our prompt response department, and in our prompt response department it means that whenever a person has a concern, whatever it is, that department, they will call a number and that department is responsible for executing, for solving, for coming to some sort of resolution to the problem within a specific time frame.
The ultimate challenge is to create another Bahamazing experience.
We have come together in the spirit of unity, really embracing the IAAF's 6 core values. And those core values are solidarity, unity, universality, leadership, integrity, and excellence. And as such, once we embrace in principle that these are the values that we are following, it means that everybody is working together to a man. We stand side by side. You will not outwork us.
My goal is that this year's event is a very successful one. If the reporters, like you and others, say that about us at the end of this event, fabulous. 2014's event was dubbed Bahamazing or Bahamazing. I don't know what they're going to dub this event, but my hope is that it will be as successful or more successful than our 2014 experience, both in front of the camera and behind the camera.